Hey guys, Austin here and welcome to the home tour. Super excited to have you guys here for this one. Today we are in Madrona, which is a little community within Seattle on the eastern part of Seattle. We're actually right next to Leschi. And the home that we're touring today is a 3-bedroom, 2.25 bathroom. It has over 3,000 square feet and it's currently priced at $1,650,000. Now, this home is really special because it sits actually kind of on the side of the cliff. You guys are going to get to see that. And it's a really tall structure, but it has this incredible view of what we're looking at over here, which is Bellevue, Washington. So we're here on the eastern part of Seattle. We're looking across Lake Washington into downtown Bellevue. So before we jump into the tour, I wanted to say thank you so much to Kelly McGinnis of Compass for allowing us to do this tour today. And guys, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, guys, here we are. Madrona. So I could actually throw one of these signs out real quick. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so actually I'll probably just leave this cracked. Like that. So it does have a garage, but they did not give us the key for the garage unless it's inside and I didn't see it. So first thing you can see that we're on the side of a cliff. Lots of trees, so you have shade actually the majority of the day. And yeah, you definitely gotta be fit to live here because there's a lot of stairs. You guys can already see that we're going down quite a bit. It's pretty sweet though, it's built in the 80s. So you do have a gate where you can go down here. We'll probably explore some of this in a little bit, but we're gonna get through most of the house. Alrighty, here we are. So if there's one thing I know is for sure about homes in the 80s, is that they put light switches in a lot of random places. So if you go to the right, you have your kitchen, which I'll just give you a peek. We'll come back to it. Look at that backsplash. Salmon. Okay, you have your staircase right over here. That goes down to the lower levels. And then you kind of have the sunken room with kind of a steel, I mean, this whole thing was custom. I mean, look at that. You have your wet bar over here, and this is, I mean, it's copper, but it kind of has a pinkish look to it, actually. And so that's kind of the front of the property. And then we have really tall ceilings with some skylights and such. It does have cooling. You can see the mini split up there. And then it has floor to ceiling ceramic tile for the backsplash. And then honestly, like one of the main thing here is this incredible view. Yep, so we have Lake Washington and then we have Bellevue right across the way. You can see there's a dock down there. It's pretty sweet, it's peaceful. See the boats go by, sailboat out there. But again, like one of the things for consideration is that there's a lot of trees and that just will provide a lot of shade, and that's good for sure. But depending on what your needs are, like sometimes that can be a little bit too much shade, especially in the winter in Washington. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this tour. Before you leave today, please check the description of this video as I have a special gift just for you. let's get back into the video. It gets really, you know, cold and dark basically. But anyway, so we have hardwood floors here. I'm just walking back this way just to check. I always like to keep an eye if somebody's coming. You got your wet bar here, kind of your main living area really is here. And then this is kind of cool, like you have like the staircase and you go up here and this is where your dining is. So like everything's kind of like laid out like in compartments, I guess is how you could describe it. And so like each little place kind of feels like its own like area. And like each space like has like a different view basically, which is interesting. And from here, so I don't know if they own these trees. I got to look at the map actually, because that's a good question. But I mean, shoot, I would take some of those down. But in the wintertime, the leaves are about to their leaves are actually all about to start falling off soon anyway. So the kitchen needs a little love for sure. They have like a cool bench thing, which that's kind of cool. I've never like used one of those, but I don't know, that could work. You have a fridge, it's kind of a basic General Electric profile. And then this should be Corian actually, so pretty interesting. Take it all in, people, because that's exactly what I'm doing as I walk through this as well. So this is the pantry right here. You can see it has little sliders for it, and they have the microwave in there. And then this is where the front door is. And then this is the bathroom. Isn't this interesting as heck? This is so interesting. So that's glass. There's like mirrors in there. It's so interesting. And they were really into salmon too, you can kind of tell. Let me just check one more time real quick. So I'll lock that just so they have to ring the doorbell. All right, downstairs we go, and then we'll check out the outside. So we were just on the main level. This is gonna be lower level 1. And so you have a couple of areas. So this would probably be the primary suite. Down a few steps. It's pretty interesting. So this is going to be travertine actually. That's interesting. I've never seen a travertine countertop. This is solid travertine. And then we got kind of the mirrors where they go in an endless loop. And then the shower is just like that, basically, just a drain. And a green toilet. Interesting, green doors. Not too much of a closet, but they have these like little built-in things here. But Kelly did good, she staged it, she made it look real nice. So this is probably like the coolest part of this room for sure. Is like, you have like this separate, so they put like a wall up here. And so it just like adds like the separation basically. Another mini split. And then just really sweet view. Our view's gonna look nice when the sun goes down too. Boom, another room. With like a conjoining like laundry room, office type thing. I mean, look at this. Built-ins, library. What an interesting life these people live, huh? It's very interesting. Yep, so this will go down there. You have like little cupboards up here. Your laundry's in here, so you have your washer and your dryer. Just leave leave that open actually. All right, one more level to go. Yeah, so there's 3 levels, but it's like each one kind of like goes down, and then there's more stairs, and it's like lots of little micro levels. So you got your furnace right there. And then you have a bathroom. Again, pretty interesting here. Blue carpet, nice. So I mean, that would have matched back in the day. So you got blue carpet there, blue countertop there. So just really like dated is pretty much the whole thing. But the house is cool. I mean, can you imagine if you remodeled this thing? I mean, it'd be pretty sweet. And then this room gets a view as well. All right, so back up we go. Lots of stairs. Okay. Wow. So they poured this right here. This will actually help with drainage too. So, so the underneath of the house is exposed, so that's like the plumbing and stuff. Which there's nothing wrong with that, it's just interesting. So you do have gas here, wow. Drain. Oh wow. Down we go. There's a spider. I'm not scared of spiders, I just, why walk into one if you don't have to? All right. So you got the heat pump right there. Oh my goodness gracious, can you imagine taking care of this place? This is incredible. Honestly. Okay. And then this is where they tell us not to go any further, basically. I'm gonna pull up real quick the map because I'm kind of curious. Hopefully I have good service here. But yeah, you can see how dang tall everything is. All right, so here's the map. You see here. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, so the structure is right around here. So you do own down a ways, so you should, I mean, unless there's like a law saying you can't delimit this, like cut some of that back so that you can maximize your view is one of the things that I would want to do if I lived here, because sheesh, one of the whole benefits is literally the view. So all right guys, that is going to do it for this tour today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Before you leave, don't forget to check the description of this video as I have a special gift just for you. And until next time guys, I'll see you in the next tour.